Yo, what's up there, guys? It's Immersive Gamer 83, and thank you very much.
VR Gaming Evolved.
What's up, guys? Billy here with Pretty Neat VR.
Cooking, good looking, and welcome back.
Hello, and welcome back to another Reality Check VR video.
Wayne, where's Wayne?
Yo, what's up there, guys? Yo, Caleb, that's amateur night again.
That's right. It is.
So, yo, what's up there, guys? It is the VRSpies Exposed.
That's right. Tonight.
Oh, you crazy bastard.
Yeah. It's 6:15 right now in Central Time for us right now. Actually, 6:20 almost. We're going a little bit late tonight. But the big thing is we're going to be changing podcast time. Yeah. So the main thing we want to jump on. We don't want to leave anybody hanging. We wanted everybody to know that we cared about them, and we wanted to let you guys know that it's going to be changing. And real quick, I just want everybody to say hi. We got Greg. He was gone last week because of sickness, but Greg, oh, look at that, nice. What's up, Greg?
Yeah, man. Yeah, I've been not having the best of times lately at all, man. I've been sick as a dog, so yeah, recovering, but back again.
Well, it's good to see you, man. It's really good to see you.
Yeah, man, it's good to be back.
Say, Wayne, you're not ready to be viewed today? Is that what's going on? Because I know people are going to be missing your beautiful face.
I can plug it in, but it's kind of in my hand at the moment. So yeah, I'm happy to do it. So yeah, I just wanted to let everyone know as well. This is going to be our last podcast on a Friday. We're changing the dates over, guys. Do you want to talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, Dawn actually knows more about the exact time on Sunday, at least what was agreed upon with the UK guys.
Yeah, I think we talked about the 2 p.m. Central, so I guess you guys are 6 hours ahead.
There was a survey about it, and Don, you're coming across a little bit quiet, to be honest, mate.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Here we'll move the mic a little bit.
We're trying something a little different. See, Caleb and I actually both live in the same town, so this is the first time we've actually been in the same space during the podcast.
But, yeah, it seems quite nice, man. The wee setup you've got there, it's looking good.
Well, thanks, man. It's actually I was doing a little bit of filming with Wayne earlier. We were playing some Minecraft.
Check this beard out, yo.
Oh, hey, there you go. Oh, look at that. See, hey, I'm with you there, man. I don't know what's going on, but I just can't find the time to shave or something. What's going on? Here, I know that my chroma is being a little weird, so I'm gonna try to fix that a little bit. But just to start some talking going real quick, because we do got to talk about a little bit of things. I know you guys were playing games. I know Greg for sure was playing games because you've been putting up a lot of videos lately. We just start with talking about just some of the games you've played this week that were special. And on top of that, Wayne or Greg, if one of you guys could be looking at member chat, so we could make sure we get the chat going in, and anybody that's got any comments.
I've got it going on.
All right, and yeah, Greg, if you want to start us with some of the games you've been playing, because man, you've been putting up videos every day. What's up?
Just while I've been off work and I've been sick, I thought, you know what, I may as well use the time a little bit productively. So yeah, I checked out. What have I checked out? Portal Stories VR, which is it's a sort of free mod that you can get on Steam. You need to have Portal to be able to play it for free. But it's a neat little VR game. If you've already got Portal, it's nice to be able to pick it up for free.
Yeah, it looks proper good.
Unfortunately, one thing that's kind of missing though is portals. So far, I haven't come across any portals yet. But I mean, it's a cool game. It's in the environment, and yeah, it's quite nice. One of the other ones was Team Fortress 2. Which was a little bit of a surprise. I mean, I came across somebody had posted somewhere online. What was it that they posted about minus VR in the Steam launch options? And I tried it and it didn't work. And I don't know what it was. I got a crazy idea. You know what? Try this extended mode. And Bob's your uncle, it fired up. I mean, it's not without problems. It does have a little bit of judder, and it doesn't seem to matter what you do. There is a little bit of judder there. I can kind of cope with that. I don't get VR sick. so it can kind of cope with it. It's probably not for everyone, but I mean, it's definitely got promise. And when you see that it's still doable, it makes me think that Valve would be completely off their fucking heads not to do this. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was nice to check it out. And another one, what other stuff was I checking out? Was the Town of Light with Revive, which works very, very well with Revive.
I really wanted to hear about. So.
And on the subject of Revive, there's just been a post on Oculus Reddit tonight. I think it's the 0.6 Revive injector. It's back in and it's working properly with Oculus Home.
One of the things I wanted to say about that Portal one, I think that that's one of the few games where teleporting seems the right thing to do. Do you know what I mean? And you can kind of get away with it a bit more in that. So, if it's really well explained and there's a reason behind it all, I'm more than happy for developers to incorporate it. But with the Vive stuff, I think the ones where you're just having to teleport, I'm not really as much of a big fan of that. But yeah, man, overall, it looks awesome. And the fact that if you own Half-Life 2, you can download it for free. That's amazing.
See, I agree with you. And the thing about the teleporting win is when I mentioned earlier that there's no actual portals, they could have made really good use of the teleporting somehow with the portal guns in that. If they'd mixed the portal gun with the teleporting aspect, they could have come off with something really cool there. But so far, no teleporting, no portals. So
yeah, that's the weirdest thing about that. I watched a few videos on it. The reason I didn't actually jump in and do a thing myself was simply because it's like, well, I'm not playing the game really yet. But I mean, I understand people want to see it, so it's good that.
Oh no! Apart from that, it is really cool. Very nice environments. You know what I mean? You're instantly in that Portal universe. It's pretty sick.
It's like Unreal's engine as well, isn't it? Unreal 4.
I'm pretty sure it's done in Unreal Engine 4.
100%, 100% it is.
Yeah.
Cool.
One question I have is, like Greg, you just said the Vive injector is actually working again for the Vive. That is, as far as I know, that's only for Unreal games. Is that right?
No. As of tonight, if you have a quick look on Oculus Reddit, it's in the front page, mate.
All right, now scooch over. Scooch over too. I'm finally ready.
Okay.
There's some
I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Here we go. There we go. Hey.
All right, much better.
Perfect. I feel better already.
This is cool. I mean, this is like...
Just to confirm, we've got all the VR gays out tonight, guys, in the comments.
Guys, we have all the VR guys out tonight. we got Six Marbles, we got some Nathan, we got some Haken, we got Snow Dog. Snow Dog, what's up? Got some Voice of Reason in the midst of the comments earlier. Thanks, buddy. DB and Strikeman.
Awesome.
Of course, and of course we've got Matt Poole as always. Matt Poole, come on, dude, stop it. You're just crushing on Wayne. The only reason he's here is because Wayne's here. Okay, Wayne, go away. All right, we don't want you. No. Anyways, yeah, dude. Like, I'm glad that you're playing those games, Greg, because it seems like you pretty much played all the ones that I was wanting to play, and I didn't get a touch at all. So I've been stuck in the old familiars. I keep going back to Space Pirate. I keep going back to even Hollow Ball I was playing the other day again, and Bowslinger. I just can't stop jumping to the old familiars. But it's something where even the lab keeps updating, and
there's so much content right now, man. There's so much.
They keep updating. So you play them once, and you make a video. You jump back in later, and they've got 10 different weapons and new things.
It's too much content. It's crazy. And
talking of updating content and games, I've actually been meaning to jump in and check out that is it Hot Dogs, Hand Grenades, and
yeah, that's supposed to be pretty cool.
Yeah, I saw the guy that's developing it. He put out a video on YouTube, and I think he's added in a whole host of new guns and stuff. So yeah, I was meaning to have a look at that as well.
They just need some objectives in that game. I mean, the actual mechanics are sick. Like, actually holding the controllers, it feels like you're holding proper weapons, and like the shooting range was really, really impressive. But for me, they need to set up something where like there's a room just full of like terrorists or something, and you're having to like defend an area. Do you know what I mean? Or just something like that. That would just
Freaking amazing.
take it to the next level.
Okay, Wayne, since you said that, I'm going to have to try to show you something. But keep on talking. Keep on talking.
Oh no, Caleb's setting up toys.
No, keep on talking. I've got to untangle my stupid cords.
Yes, there are cords.
Yes.
It is.
Yeah, and you know, we had a little bit of a talk. I'm gonna check this one quick moment. Here we go. Hey guys. Hey everybody. Just relax for a quick moment.
Hey everybody.
So there was a lot of talk in this last video I had about the old Oculus and Vive love. They're both great headsets, okay? The whole point was not to create a war, but since I obviously favored one headset over the other, that's my opinion, and I'm allowed to do so. Having said that, I'd still be happy to have both headsets, but I owned a DK2 for a long time, and then I put the Vive on, and you guys own the same thing. I don't know. The DK2 reminds me more of the Vive, and the the CV1 is simply its own thing as far as being a different kind of a device. It's not like the previous thing. Regardless, people are going to have their preferences. I don't care. I just want to be playing the same games with all you guys. And the whole Oculus wall thing is pissing me off too. So
No, there was an awesome post on Reddit. It was Mr. Oculus tear down this wall.
that was great. The whole Berlin Wall style.
That was fantastic.
I started posting that actually in some of the comments. It was like, I feel this way. I don't want there to be the whole, it's
gotta end. I mean,
silliness.
it's not good for the community. It's not good for the industry.
And we need to have discussions, but the fact of the matter is, discussions are good. Having stupid yelling, screaming arguments is terrible. And to say just because somebody bought a Vive and you like Oculus, why would you get mad at the user? And if somebody buys an Oculus and you're mad at the company, why would you get mad at the user or the buyer? They supported a company that you don't enjoy. Well, guess what? The company's changing rules. And when I bought an Oculus, they didn't even have that DRM. On top of that, if they continue to make the point where their store is closed, I'm not going to buy any of their games, and it's going to suck for their developers. So it's just going to be this vicious cycle where things are going to end up in a certain place. I like
That's a good point.
That's
A
cheaper.
really good point.
It's
I think. Sorry, mate. Come.
No, you go ahead, man. You've got a Vive right now, and the fact of the matter is, I think you got a great piece of hardware, and
I'm really happy with it.
For years, so
I'm over the moon with it. I was, complete Oculus. DK2 was everything to me, And but for me, one of the biggest pluses is that you can get your CV1, and it'll run on Steam VR anyway. So it's and if you've got a Hydra, you can use your Hydra, and no doubt there'll be support exactly the same. You'll be able to play all the Vive catalogs with your touch controllers. I don't doubt that. Do you know what I mean? So
totally.
Either way, there's going to be content, and we'll be able to cross-platform together. I know we will.
People say the whole one thing I've heard quite a bit is that the Oculus doesn't have the chaperone, and no, it's not built into their home system. But we were playing Minecraft a little bit earlier, and that game does not run through Steam VR. But guess what? It has chaperone. Because anything with built-in the SDK or uses that SDK is going to have your chaperone system that you pre-built and put into it. It's more of a matter of how much money do you have right now and which headset do you prefer, and who cares if you prefer one over the other. Just we should be a family together of VR brothers and sisters, right? That's the whole point. And I really don't care what headset you have. I will tell you, and this is my opinion, I think the Rift looks more beautiful. Okay. That is
I think it does. It's better designed.
Though, that's your preference, and guess what? I'm not going to say you're wrong because I can't tell you your opinion is wrong. I'm not that naive.
I think whatever headset. That's what it is. It's just buy what you want.
Yeah, man.
Who cares who cares what everybody else buys? Just buy what is good for you, and you will be happy.
I think a lot more development went into the CV1. I think the CV1 looks a lot more polished. It looks, it looks like it's finished,
Coming from a live user? No way.
Man, I gotta say, I love my CV1. It is comfortable. When it works, it works. If the God rays weren't there, it would be fantastic. But absolutely, it is the best headset I've used in 20 years of being in VR.
Yeah, 100%. Like, and I think at the moment they're very similar. They've got the similar, pixel count. The only, there's pros and cons for each of them. But like, I don't know. Overall, it's just whatever one you want, and I think whatever choice you make, you're gonna love it.
Oh yeah, exactly. That's what I said. Yeah.
Because you're gonna be in VR.
Yeah.
And VR is amazing. So. There.
I just find it a bit odd at the moment. There seems to be like quite a lot of hostility in the Reddit camps. Do you know what I mean? In both camps, man. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Oh, they're going at it, man. I mean, it's like it's a war over there, and it's a needless thing.
But you have to look at it. If you give people two different devices, it happens with consoles. You give them two different devices, you cause a divide. It's,
Yeah, it's been,
that's the way people are. People are people are just people, man.
That was the highest rated comment on my video. Was somebody's like, the whole reason for the war isn't because of what is going on. It's because there's two things, and you give people two things, they'll find a reason. And
everybody's
People
gonna
in it.
decide.
yeah, people
I'm
want
gonna
to
say it again.
defend
I would be
their
just
own
as happy to have
decision.
a Vive on my head as to have a Rift. It really, just having one of them would be cool. Having both. Oh my God, people have both. How lucky are you guys? So
Yeah, I think people just want to like reinforce their own decision. So if they bought the Vive, they want to back that up and reinforce that they've done the right thing. So they're just trying to defend, And I think both people are doing that just to justify their own decision at which headset they bought. It's pathetic when you think about it like that, but I think it's just human nature. It's instinct more than anything, isn't it? You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
Yeah,
What are
man.
you doing now?
Don, in case you wanted to,
So,
if you wanted to type anything,
what
you
you
can
been checking out,
you
by the
don't
way,
have to. I'm just
No, I can do that.
Most recently today.
and sadly,
No.
just
Hang
in
on.
case somebody asks something specific or whatever.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry guys, we're just having a little conversation
We'll
in
look
the
like
midst of
tech
a.
talk. And he's like rearranging text.
I was giving Don a keyboard in case he wanted to talk to chat, since I haven't heard
Exactly.
anything from chat. I mean, secretly the CV1 Six Marbles fanboy is getting on my nerves because I wanted to shout out to him, and no, I'm sorry. Go ahead, continue, Wayne.
I was going to say, for one of the things which I've really been enjoying and trying to get into recently, I've really been enjoying like Minecraft or Minecraft, and it's a mod. It's a mod that's been third party developed, and it's the biggest open world with infinite possibilities that we've got right now. There's choice for teleporting if you want it. You can run around in analog if you want that. So much choice, and you've got VR hands in there as well. If you've got a controller that supports it, like Hydra as well, it's just mint. It's proper mint. There's been a lot more stuff going on actually as well. I've been enjoying Windlands. Windlands is crazy.
I like Windlands,
Oh,
but it makes me
crazy.
sick. It makes me sick. I love
I'm
it.
so sorry.
I love it. I love
Oh, man, I'm
Windlands.
so
It makes me
sorry.
sick. I can play it. I'm like, this is so much fun. Okay, done
Yeah.
playing now.
Yeah.
It's-
Just my heart rate was going crazy after that though. You know what I mean? And
It
it's
gets
quite
you.
simplistic. The actual visuals are quite simplistic, but quite beautiful as well. I highly recommend that game if you've got your VR legs, of course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you definitely need them for that one.
for sure.
We've got a Blitzblot saying that VR Minecraft video you uploaded was total chaos. And it was.
I didn't even know you guys were fucking recording, man.
I was in there earlier with Caleb as well. We had a pretty good. It's a lot longer. The other one was a 6-minute snip, So we've got a good 25-minute video coming out, and that was good as well. It goes into a little bit more depth about what actually goes on and what you can do in there. So stay tuned for that one, guys. It's going to be good. Check out both feeds because you can see what we're doing, and I can't see his VR hands and he can't see mine. But in our own, of course, we've got full visibility of the full controllers, and mine will be stereo. Is yours going to be recorded stereo, Caleb?
Yeah, mine will be stereo, but on one side of the screen you've got me green screen, and I've also got the heart rate monitor testing out in that one.
Oh yeah, talk about that, man.
Yeah, that's right.
It's exciting.
The heart rate monitor was I'm just glad that it worked. So.
Yeah, so you had it on the screen, didn't you? You had like, are you able to show a little snippet of it, of what it worked like?
I can actually. Let me do that real quick for you. If I hit Alt Tab and I jump over to be a wizard, I can hopefully grab a folder which I can then put over here. All right, guys. So playing Minecraft is probably one of the most fun things, mainly because the scale is just, I don't know, when we played it before. Wayne, talk about that real quick. The scale. What's different for you? I mean, I'll tell you what I think too. But.
I feel like they've got it right. Before initially, they approximated that one block was 1 meter tall. So like if a normal block was 2 meters high, which is not quite. So I think they've scaled everything down just a little bit. So the blocks seem like steps more than fucking something you need to climb over to get up. So I just know everything feels just awesome. I mean, look at this. Check out the screen right now. You can just see him literally physically hitting through the
right.
rocks. You know what I mean? That's so much role play. That's role playing, next level role play, man.
Yeah, yes, yeah, that was great. Wayne told me when you're using the hydras, you actually have to use the angular velocity button, but it's simple as using your thumb, and you push it one time, and then you can just simply hack away. And as you're seeing, Wayne told me, I'm like, all right, that's cool. So I'm just I'm 360 and running around, and we're actually running around. We're not using the teleport mode, so everything we're doing, we actually kind of physically feel. The first few times I started moving in Minecraft, I actually almost fell over because I was ready to brace myself to stop, and I was like, oh, okay, wait, yeah. But then I mean, just chucking away at everything.
That's just amazing, dude. That you are
just
sitting
chucking,
here
just chucking
in
away,
virtual reality, chucking away. That is, oh my god.
And
Yeah.
my heart rate, we started it because we were doing some things, and I was. Normally it's like 70 beats per second or whatever, or beat per minute, and it was going to 90 to 100, and it just stayed at 100, 110 the whole time. The moment I start chasing, there it goes to 120.
So you're getting cardio.
Yeah,
man.
I'm always sitting at 100 basically at all times. When I'm playing this, just because it's like I'm just into it, and I'm like totally like just feeling good about it. So yeah, it's something where being able to track your heart rate, it's fun to do, and it's also going to be kind of meaningful to kind of see how this stuff affects me. As
The house has been left as a mess, though, man. I've been trying to build this little house. We've decided where we're going to build plots and stuff, and
let me try to jump to
it went crazy. It went next level, man. There was fucking it was awful. Like,
oh yeah. So at one point, I'm up here on a tree just hiding. I was up here on the tree because I didn't want to. I really was scared that something was going to happen. So anyways, at this point, I come down because I wanted to get in your house because you were fighting some people. Actually, this is hilarious. You're in there eating. If I remember properly, you were eating some chicken. Because you were trying to, you're eating steak. You're like, please, and you can see you in there.
I was defending the house. The walls were breached.
Arrows in your ass, and you're eating some steak.
Oh my god.
The walls got breached.
A hole in your wall.
They got in. I was having to literally defend it, and then I died so many times. I had to go and try and get my stuff back.
Hey, I love how I can sit there and walk over and.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so crazy, and the VR hands in Minecraft is just
right
next
here.
level.
So when I have the sword, Wayne, this is what I want you to see what I saw at least right here. So I'm hacking the sword around because Wayne built me a sword. Thank you, Wayne. And I walked up to him and I was like, "All right, buddy." So we're actually threatening each other. And at this point, we could just bring his sword looks so big compared to my little dagger. So of course you can put it in their throat and stuff. And if I was actually holding the button down, it would hurt him. So.
That was just not right.
Yeah.
He liked it, trust me. He kept asking.
Yeah, it was really good. So of course, stay tuned for both of those because they'll be going up very soon. It's a lot of fun, and if you guys are into Minecraft, let us know, and we'll look at getting some another server going on. Jump in when you want.
You guys had an amazing server. God.
Caleb Land. We had Caleb Land before.
It was amazing.
It was a fun thing to do. I want to do more of that. Okay, I like this gun is crazy. Okay, wait. Yep. So can you get? Oh, so we got the blackness going on in my headset now. See, here's a typical problem that you'll run into when you're using a Rift. Is that when I press the start button, it comes back normal, but sometimes it'll go to black and have the hourglass on there.
Yeah.
And that's just a problem when you're running Steam VR with the Rift. I don't know, do Steam VR or do Vive users have that?
No.
So you've never played a game and had it go to black and have an hourglass in one window.
Oh no, that's just like an Oculus thing, man.
Sometimes it does. Yeah, sometimes it does go to the VR room. Like your little holodeck place.
Yeah.
That's from the Oculus runtime. The Vive doesn't use that.
Right, and that's fine. I understand that. And like I said, I can actually usually get out of it, but if it doesn't jump out of it, the only solution is basically quitting the game and restarting the game. You don't have to do anything more than that, and it'll work for you. So this is just I'm going to try to stand up quick. I know you won't be able to see my head or anything, right? Because I'm just going to chop my body off. Yeah, that's good enough. I just want you to at least see this. Wayne, you were talking about how if they had a mode, right, that was something where you could actually move around, it'd be cool, right?
And I want to basically defend an area from being breached from terrorists or fucking bad guys or whoever the Empire who gives it doesn't matter, but humanoid enemies that I can just shoot.
Yeah, they're not humanoid enemies, but as you can see right here, if you're watching my screen, I can. Oh no. I hit the wall.
That's still pretty awesome. That's still pretty awesome.
The wall. So if you hit the wall with the gun, they will actually fidget around. So.
Yeah, man, you took his head out.
That's better than I thought, you know. But like, in all honesty, I do want to see, you know, almost like a wave, you know, wave after wave, and then go through levels. That co-op, that sort of thing would be awesome. I know that's not really what the game is designed for, but it would give those awesome mechanics a lot more longevity.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. The mechanics in that game are next level. Really, really are.
I think it'll come. The guy seems to be just developing something as he's going, and you know what I mean, showing it as it's building right from scratch. So
Yeah, it's proper early access for sure,
yeah,
man.
where he's going to go with this, it could end up something pretty cool, man.
I think the thing that's really got my attention at the moment, and I want to be covering it very soon, is raw data. Raw data looks next level, and at the moment it is a wave simulator, similar to what I've just described. You've got some cover to hide behind. Robots, humanoids come from all angles. The gun mechanics are really nice. You've got swords, crossbows, shotguns. But the thing that really caught my attention was they've put out this multiplayer video. Servios have put out this multiplayer video, and there's analog movement. It's like Halo, man. It's like the Halo multiplayer Team Deathslayer, but with really you in there using your own body, and you know, you can crouch down. You could probably even lie down on the floor, you know, and crouch behind a wall and shit. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? But like, it looks crazy. And there's one of the videos. This geezer gets his bow, shoots off like someone's head. And then as it comes to him, he puts it away and fucking smashes his head in midair. I was just like, what? It was so sick.
The thing with that game is, as well, is the multiplayer is going to have full trackpad locomotion, which might scare the living shit out of some people, but I can't wait for that.
Yeah, definitely,
You know,
definitely.
To be able to run freely in a VR multiplayer team deathmatch, that's crazy.
Hey, somebody needs to jump into Altspace VR and kick Pretty Neat VR's ass, because he's not in the podcast right now. He's playing games instead of hanging out with us.
He's in Altspace.
He's in Altspace VR. I just saw it pop up in my little headset there. So, hey, talking about that, that's a feature Oculus does not have either. So, I mean, Oculus Home, that is, because clearly the headset uses it just fine. Yeah. Whoa, what's up?
What's up?
Yeah, it's just thing is, he's got his brand new toy. It's Christmas Day for Billy. Do you know what I mean? I can kind of understand it.
I hear you.
Talking of brand new toys, Wayne.
One thing I do gotta say, well, he should be on the show, especially if he's got a brand new Vive. Somebody needs to message. I'm gonna message Billy.
Yeah.
If your
should come talk about his Vive.
If your cord starts getting stepped on too much, one beautiful invention that is the old the dog leash. Here we go. Yeah, the dog leash, right? Yeah, you just clip that on to a dog leash, right, and that'll keep it from ever touching your feet again. It's a beautiful thing.
Awesome.
It's really quite nice.
Yeah, that's really cool. I never thought of that.
If anything, it moves with me. See?
Yeah.
It just.
Is it one of them retractable ones?
If I travel too far, right now I have
it seems like
base.
it's got a pretty smooth action too.
Well, I always keep it on my microphone base, and no matter where I keep it, trust me, I can get all the way to my kitchen and touch my kitchen table, which is, from here it's 15 feet away, and yeah, I can easily do that. So.
It's intuitive, man. It is. It's good stuff.
So I'm going to jump out of this one right here. I just wanted to show you that they do have a scene now where you can actually do this kind of stuff. Unfortunately, I can't actually. I want Minecraft now because Minecraft I could hit him, very least. I can't even pick up this bottle. They don't allow you to pick up the bottles in this game, but I can pick this up and knock the bottle over with it. Okay, that's interesting. All right. So yeah, as far as these things go, the only other game that I keep hearing people say is they're like, I would buy a CV1, but I don't want to buy a CV1 because I really want to play Audio Shield, right?
Oh, dude, I want to play Audio Shield.
I keep hearing.
It's awesome.
I keep hearing this thing.
I want to play that game so bad.
About how
my missus plays that for hours and hours. Like, be sure to smash that like if you want to see that, guys. But yeah. For sure, she's on that, and you know what? She's like fully behind VR. That's what She's like, oh, can I play the game? I'm like, I know automatically which game she's on about. She loves it. She proper loves it, man.
I bet you just sit down with a beer and watch that shit.
Yeah, I'm happy for to do it. Do you know what I mean? It's all good,
Yeah,
definitely. And yeah, what you were saying earlier, Greg, mate.
new toy. I
yeah,
think it could be just a slightly different subject.
yeah, we took the plunge, and you know, a lot of you guys in the comments are aware, but we basically I ordered a 1080 GTX today.
Oh yeah.
Paid
Talk
too
about
much
that.
for it. Yeah, I paid too much for it, but I couldn't not do it because I'm a fucking mug.
So if
Do you know
everybody
what I
wants to give Wayne's wife a call and let her know about
Yeah.
that.
mean? Yeah. She won't know, mate. She'll see. She'll be like, you know, she'll be like, oh, you got a box, have you? What is it? I'll be like, yeah, it's a present for you. You can't see it though. And then, you know, but yeah, so it'll then stealthily, sneakily, when she's at work, go into the computer, and then the box will be gone, and she'll be like, "Where's that present, Wayne?" And I'll be like, "What present?"
The chat.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, Greg ordered one as well. You've gone for the super clock though, right?
Yeah, I went for the EVGA Super Clock, but it means I'm going to need to wait a little bit longer. I think I'll see my card probably around the 17th.
Yeah, but you know it's coming at least, and you're perfectly more than adequate to get you to then though. Do you know what I mean? You got a nice card. Mine's at the point now where it plays VR fine, but if you capturing, you know, recording as well as Skyping as well as doing other shit, you can't do it all at the same time. Whereas I want the flexibility to be able to do all of it while I'm playing games. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's going to be a huge upgrade for me.
Yeah, well, I mean, these things when the 1080 in VR, the performance in VR is ridiculous with them, right? Need to change my mouse battery. I think you're pretty much getting about two and a half times the power of the standard 980 in VR. But when you're thinking about that, 2.5 times the power standard 980 is pretty crazy, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
definitely.
insane.
Pretty sick. And apart from that, they look absolutely well. Not so much mine. The Super Clock, not so much a beautiful looking card, but the Founders Edition cards are stunning looking cards.
Yeah, they look really nice. I love the fact it's got like
Yeah,
glowing LED shit going on.
yeah, and they've got a sort of Crisis nano suit look about them, just angular. They're nice, man. So I can
Just got a little comment. I've just actually responded now, so it's probably pointless me saying it. But like, I've got a Six Marbles. He's saying, is she not normally a gamer then? On about my missus and that, because it's nice to see non-gamers get converted because of VR. And you know what? I completely agree, man. Like, the only thing I do worry about is that she gets like wanting to be on it all the time. You know, like, and I'm like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'll be like, can't you just go and watch Netflix for a bit or something? You know what I mean? But then.
yeah, man.
You
Maybe
know,
she could be arguing buying the two headsets.
I don't know.
yeah. That's a good shout. Good shout.
Yeah, man.
I'll be like,
There you go. That's how you talk her into it, mate.
yeah, nice angle, Greg, man.
My wife she tried the DK2 and she really wasn't into it, and Stevie 1 she was interested in, and the unfortunate part is that since Oculus removed that second facial interface from the box, she couldn't fit her glasses in it, so she couldn't see clearly. You know, because unlike the DK2, if you don't have your perfect sight going into it, you're not going to see the image clearly. And so that kind of ruined the experience. And so I don't know. Hopefully they will come out with some third-party interfaces that.
It will happen, man. It's already happening. Man. And on that note, there's this foam called VR foam. It's from this place called VRfoam.com. Funnily enough, and
Wayne just made $50.
and if on this VR foam, it's thinner. It's like you can wipe it down as well, so you get antibacterial cloth. So like it's good for sharing and demoing, and because it's a lot thinner foam, like I mean I don't know if you guys can see that, but the foam on that is fucking hench. Do you know what I mean? Can you see that?
No,
Like,
I took the foam off of my Gear VR.
Yeah.
And
So
I put it on my Oculus Rift instead of the facial interface, and two things that were interesting out of that. The God rays seemed to move to my outer peripheral vision.
yeah.
The FOV became massive.
And these things, I don't know if you can see that. It's just literally Velcro. Do you know what I mean? So you get a new one of them, but it's like
just like the Gear VR.
half as thickness, you know,
Awesome.
half the thickness of it, and it's got like just a Velcro male or the male or whatever, and the other one's got the female, and it just literally goes straight on it. And you can put as many as you want, you know, and so you get two of them. I think it's like $20 odd or something, and 7 postage. So I don't know what, probably about 13 quid in the UK. So yeah, it looks pretty good. Very, very happy, and apparently you get a lot more FOV and clarity. Apparently, so I don't know if we can load up the website. And of course, you know, stay tuned for the review. I'll be honest as fuck about it. If it's shit, I'll tell you. So you know, stay tuned for that one, guys.
Yeah, Wayne, you should be able to. Anything you put on screen share, if you put on your screen share, it'll show it as you're talking. So.
All right. Okay, I'll go and load it up now then. Okay, let's have a little look.
Yeah, I'll definitely be playing with that. You know.
And I'm 100% sure, 100% sure they'll do it for the Rift as well.
I need to restart. How do I restart?
Okay, right. So so you can see my screen now, right? So it just says a thinner foam designed to increase your FOV and clarity, compatible with a HTC Vive headset. It's got a little big red order now button. If you scroll down, it says it's thinner than the original. If you can see that white bit there, that's what it looks like in comparison next to the other one. Like, that's the one that I just showed you, and that's the one what the new one is. And it attaches and removes the same way, just with Velcro, so it's easy peasy, and it cleans with antibacterial wipes. So looking at that, I can't confirm what the quality is like. I can't confirm how awesome it is. I'll try scrolling and rolling, see if we can get any closer to it. But it does look very thin. So for me, if I get like, you know, more FOV, then of course there'll be literally no visible edge of the screen. If you get, apparently vertically, you can't see the top of the screen, and you can just see a smidge on the sides. If that's the case, happy days.
Yeah, nice. I'm quite interested to see how you get on with that thing, Wayne, because I may well get one as well, depending on what you think of it.
Yeah, I don't know if I just shared that, so I'm going to start sharing my screen. Hang on. Right, so now you should be able to see my screen, right? Sorry about that. So this is the VR phone thing I was just on about.
Oh yeah, let's see that.
Can you see it?
Yeah, see that's been my project of the week. I've been furiously trying to mod my CV1 to try to minimize the God rays. I've had it for now 3 weeks, and it's still getting to me.
I can't see that.
I'm really starting to love it. One thing that I played this week that absolutely blew me away was Chronos. Oh my God, Chronos was amazing, man. It's everything you want if you want a game that actually has a little bit of a meat to it, and you don't mind the third-person perspective in VR. It took me back. It really did, and it's definitely Zelda meets Dark Souls. I mean, you know, you're just hacking and slashing, but you got to really, really time everything, and I mean, everything counts. And every time you die, you age another year in the game, and
that's
that
interesting.
Changes your abilities, and yeah, it's just an amazing experience. So I highly, highly recommend checking out Chronos.
Okay, so hopefully, can you see it now, Greg, man? Can you see it now?
Yes.
Yeah. So basically, that there. I mean, I know I'm a bit of a noob for not showing that before, but like that's how thin it is, and it looks like proper thin. If you look at it, that's it attached on, as I sort of described earlier. But then like, that's it compared right next to the one I just showed you. So like, there's it's like literally a third of the size, you know what I mean? So like you're going to be getting a lot closer. I'm sure that's going to eliminate the fact that you can use glasses with the Vive in the current state, but you know, if you've got good enough vision, I mean, am I back to webcam now? Yeah.
Yeah.
So
is there only Vive on there, or did they?
At the moment, yeah, at the moment. But can you see those little slots on the side? There's
it's got the glasses slots.
Yeah, so you can get your glasses straight in there and that.
Nice.
So
that's very cool.
I don't wear glasses, like, do you know what I mean? But it's
You
nice to
know,
know.
it's the first time tonight I'm wearing my glasses. I just, you know, I came straight from work. I work literally, what, like 3 blocks from your house?
3 years away.
No, 3 years, yeah. But no, yeah, I mean, I just like came over to Caleb's and decided to do a podcast. But yeah, so normally I would change in my contacts, and I do change in my, you know, it's kind of a weird cycle. Now I use my glasses during the day, and I change in my contacts to go into VR. It's, you know, I really would like a facial interface that fits my glasses comfortably. So yeah, Wayne, that's an excellent find.
Yeah, and of course, you know, I'll be as honest. I'll be really honest with my review of it. I've paid for it with my own money. I've not been given it, you know. So, you know, if it's shit, I'll tell you. You know what I mean? If it's good, I'll tell you that as well.
Right on.
And
Tiny.
there's a few things in here saying it seems like you trade FOV for pixel density, and that's probably right. You know what I mean? Until I've got it on, I can't really confirm what it's going to be like. You know. So.
Yeah. Well, I know when I put the Gear VR foam on the Rift and I put it on, it gets it a lot closer to my face, and I don't know, it looks better. It really does. The problem.
Excuse me, Don. Excuse me, Don. Excuse me. I need to walk by. I need to go over to this girl. I'm gonna hang out with this girl. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
What is this game? What is that game?
This is Chronos, man. Like I said, this game blew me away. It's got a fixed camera perspective. It does shift scenes a lot, but it feels good. It looks good. The gameplay is solid. Yeah, this has been my high point of the week.
This is my couch now.
Yeah, don't hit your couch.
And one thing is, the reason I'm so short right now is because I've changed my camera and I have not reset my Oculus home yet. Otherwise, it would be...
Oh, yeah, of course. You was doing Minecraft with me, weren't you, mate?
All right. Wanted to go say hi to her. Unfortunately, I've got my green screen here in the way. Otherwise, I'd go say hi to them back there, too.
And oh wait, what are you doing, Caleb? You're doing something like called room scale with a...
No, I'm not doing room scale. This is not. It depends on how you define room scale. Room scale is defined as like a warehouse.
I guess it's like a football field.
Football field.
It was a warehouse.
No, there's no doubt, and there's no doubt that the Vive is better at room scale. Like, there's not even a question in my mind, is the Vive or CB1 better? The Vive is better, duh. It's the fact that people just say that the CB1 can't, and that's where my big problem comes. Yeah, it can, and you put 2 sensors in the room, and it does it a lot more accurately in a lot larger of an area. So, I mean, it does work, but, you know, of course the Vive works better. It's meant and optimized for it, right? You know. But
Surely, with regards to the room scale stuff, as soon as you get the second sensor in, all the chaperone stuff's done. Can that be done software side?
Yeah,
it is all software. Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that Valve has already said that once the touch is released, they're going to give you the same ability that you have with the Vive. So, you know, props to them.
Yeah.
So you'll be able to map your room. I mean, you know, once you do that, you'll have at least the chaperone. Now, you're not going to have the pass-through camera, but, you know...
I don't even use that. Well, I don't even use that camera.
Believing in being an electronics retailer, somebody's going to come out third party with some sort of camera add-on or something that's going to give you that same ability.
Right.
You know.
Just saying this real quick. One thing I didn't realize, Don, with the thing I haven't heard, is that when you're playing at third person, yeah, but he's big.
No, he's big. Yeah, the scale in this game is impressive.
He's about 5 feet tall. You know, it's considering how tall I am.
Some of the scale in this is breathtaking. Absolutely stunning.
Yeah. Oh, it reminds me of old school gaming, man.
That's what I'm saying, and that's why I said it really took me back.
Resident Evil, man. Resident Evil style.
Yeah, exactly. And as Caleb progresses here, you know, it gets really intense. I mean,
I miss these games.
Some of the combat. I just got to this. I've got a video on my channel right now.
Yeah, so and an article
on VRSpies.com. About this game, and if you watch my video, if Caleb gets that far here playing for the second, but he's like tripping out on all the scale here.
Yeah, I mean, like it started me inside the shaft. The fact that I can walk out and look up.
Huge boss, and it comes through the wall at you, and oh my God, it was a true moment of presence.
Hey buddy, I see you. Later, bro.
I bet that looks mint. In VR.
Yeah, if one of the other guys, they can it'd be easier for them to throw it up too, actually, since they have their browsers.
Yeah, no, like I said, see, just watching this is making me want to play. It's very well done. I mean, very well done.
There was
Fades
a
out and fades back in. That way you don't have the instant blinks or anything like that. Now I'm at the top. Okay, and I'm not standing on anything. Okay, we got to get back. Okay.
Yeah, that's
Mhm.
height
Much
is
safer.
amazing.
Much safer. Much better.
there was a comment on Reddit today. So I was basically asking about like when do you think that we're going to get some serious AAA developers coming on board and actually releasing games and stuff, and like there's a few negative responses as always, but there was one genuine geezer. I was having a little bit of debate with him, and he sort of like, done some maths on the back of a envelope, and he was saying like let's say it costs a million to add VR into a game, and are they going to see the returns on it? And he basically came across, and I couldn't confirm whether it's worthwhile people developing right now for VR, and that's we need VR to succeed. So someone somewhere has got to take that leap, and I'm hoping Valve.
Yeah, I mean, I think that there are a lot of big companies that are jumping on it. They're creating smaller teams. They're not devoting a whole lot of industry to it just because they're waiting for it to take off. At the same time, whoever pioneers it will be the people who really gets the big,
Yeah.
the big,
To be honest, I think one of the reasons we've not heard so much about upcoming big titles in VR is we've got E3 just around the corner, and there's going to be a lot of stuff hush hush for E3.
right?
You know what I mean? VR's going to be big at E3 this year. So there'll be stuff that they're keeping quiet just now that they're a way to slam us with.
I really hope so.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't worry about content, mate. It'll come.
Yeah, I think because the fact that all the GPU manufacturers, they're all on board. You've got the actual hardwares out now. In the short term, though, do you think a lot of it is going to be like third party? Like one of the best experiences I've had so far in VR has been Minecraft, and that was a mod. Do you know what I mean?
Well, to be perfectly honest, mate, to get those AAA titles in VR, you need raw power, and you do. You need raw power, unless you're making sort of low poly type games. To get them looking shiny, that really polished look, really good animations and gripping gameplay, then it's going to take a bit of a beast to run it. So VR is going to take a little bit of time to develop. It's going to take time. It's like when consoles launch as well. When a PlayStation launches or an Xbox launches, it takes time. The console comes out. The first 6 months, the games aren't that great. And it's the same for every machine. You know what I mean? Fair enough, these things are displays, they're not consoles, but the devs still need to get used to them. They need that time. So it'll come.
It's a whole new industry. It's yeah. I mean,
It'll
it's
come.
definitely going to be a few years, I believe.
And as we see things like we're stepping into a new leap of graphics cards now, the 10 series are about to launch. Come the end of the year, we'll be seeing TIs coming out. There's going to be more and more power coming. Then I think the next jump is going to be to the Volta cards. They look absolutely bonkers. So it's going to take a bit of time, but yeah. I mean, AAA stuff's not far around the corner, man.
Just sorry, Kane. I was going to just read in a comment here, just from Blitzblots. He's saying, all of the VRSpies, what are your honest opinions about PSVR? It's Caleb, man. Do you want to go on to that?
I will jump on the PSVR, but real quickly before we go too far, just before we jump off the last subject, I want to just put in one quick 2 cents. As far as developments in VR goes, I think the biggest thing that's going to piss me off, or I think just everyone in general that might even have an idea of development, is if Oculus Home decides to do DRM and not make it to the HTC Vive users can use their store, then what incentive as a VR developer do you have to develop a game for Oculus Home exclusively when you have a lot less users to buy your game, as opposed to putting it on Steam where everybody from Oculus and Vive can buy that game? If you're a developer, it's hands down, no questions. You don't put a game on Oculus Home exclusive unless they're somehow paying you good money, or or you're just trying to start out, or I mean, I want Oculus to succeed, but that's a way to push developers away. Why would you ever develop exclusively for them?
I agree with you 100% there, Caleb. And one thing that I find quite strange is the fact that they instantly tried to block this revive thing.
Yeah, that's
And the thing is, if
Really.
Oculus let that work, if
Yeah.
they let it work, okay, not for pirated games, if they just let that work,
Right.
they would sell more games from the store.
No,
From
and I
people
mean,
that,
it's very obvious, understanding business-wise, they want people to buy Rifts. Well, because then they have that. But that's just like people saying, well, you need to buy an iPhone to have the iOS store, you know,
yeah,
What makes no
exactly,
sense
for
is
the
exactly.
tax, for everything.
what makes no sense is they claim that they make no money on the
Yeah,
hardware, that they
yeah,
want to make their money through the software, and I've always had this problem with it. It's like why block anybody from buying your product? If you make money on it, selling it, by God, let anybody who wants to freaking buy it buy it.
Yeah.
it's crazy,
Works
and that's
for the
that they did say
machine.
that.
Let it.
They did
I
say
will
it.
I will say this right now, and I'm going to say it just for the podcast, but it is a true thing because I have no doubt about it. If Oculus makes it so that I can't play Steam VR games, I'm going to sell this thing. As much as I love it, I'm selling it.
Mhm.
The day Oculus, if they were to block Steam VR, I'm selling it because I have so much invested in playing Steam VR games. I spent at least half of my time in Steam VR games playing the Vive games with my headset. So honestly, if I was stuck at just Oculus Home, this might not be worth it for me. If I'm stuck in Oculus Home with this headset, I don't know why in the hell I would buy it. Not at this stage in the game. Having said that, there's a lot of things coming in the future. And going to what you said in a different question, Wayne, which was, what do I feel about the PSVR? I think the PSVR is going to be awesome as far as PlayStation's behind it, and they always put 110%. They got enough money to do whatever the heck they
Yeah,
want. They won't fail. So whatever is the problem with PlayStation VR, I am sure will be not only fixed by the hundreds and thousands of testers that they'll have internally, but the simple fact that they're going to have users screaming at them all the time, and then they tend to listen. So
Sony will not botch this,
yeah,
man.
No, well,
Sony will show you how it's done, I'm sure.
to be honest, I was quite skeptical about PlayStation VR when I first heard about it, but the more and more I'm hearing about PlayStation 4.4.5 or 4.5 or Neo, whatever they want to call it now, the more I'm hearing about that, the more interesting PlayStation VR is actually sounding.
I'll
Right.
tell you another big piece of news that was kind of, I don't know, this week is that Microsoft in the next 2 years has already kind of leaked out that they are going to be upgrading the Xbox One
to work with
with an
Oculus.
incremental upgrade and then a major upgrade with a new GPU that and
Mm.
rumor mill is swirling that it's going to work with the CV1.
Hmm.
Mm, interesting, man. Definitely. Um, I think the only concerns I've got about the PSVR is like I was fully supportive back in the day when they dropped 3D. 3D came out. I was like, yeah, 3D is fucking awesome. And then they were like, oh yeah, PlayStation Move, you can play ping pong. It's fucking awesome. I was like, yeah. I was on board, man. About I bought every single game for it, and there was probably
Just saying.
there was about
Come on, Billy.
15
Sorry.
experiences, man.
Go ahead.
There's about 15 experiences, about 5 or 6 really good ones, and it just wasn't worth
Yeah.
wasn't worth the investment. There wasn't a
I always
development
wanted that, but that's what my
investment
friends
there.
always told me. They're like, it's just not worth it, man. It's not worth it. I don't play it. It's like, well,
It was really, really good. It was really, really good. They had peripherals. There was something called a sharpshooter peripheral, and you could slot the navigation controller with the wand, and you could have a fucking rifle in your hand, and it felt sick. It had a pump action thing for when it was a shotgun. It was mint. It was so mint, and Killzone 3 was worth it alone in the end. But it played Killzone. It played
Killzone.
BioShock Infinite, but BioShock Infinite was originally announced as a 3D title, but then they dropped the 3D support, so you had to hack it with fake 3D, and it was just a mess, man. Like it was underdeveloped for, as similar to the Razer Hydra, which is concerning. So if they're committing to VR, they need to fucking commit to the development of titles. And that's my opinion on it.
I think the PSVR is going to have some interesting launch content. I mean, London Heist. I mean, that looks fantastic.
Yeah, that does look a lot of fun.
London Heist looks. I mean, it's awesome. I mean, there's also going to be Battlezone,
Hmm.
a recreation of the old tank game, and
Yeah,
seeing screens from that. Oh my God, that looks awesome.
Yeah, I remember when I was like a kid playing that in the arcade where you had to put your face into the sort of face plate and it was like wireframe shit.
Is there on We Are VR? I think you can pick them up. There are a couple of those recreations in VR. So it's like called Battle Tank, and it actually is the old vector graphic Battle Zone, but fully 3D with head tracking, and it's amazing. And then there's another one that's a recreation of Missile Command, and it's really cool. So there's a video over on my channel. Just go check it out. It's kind of neat.
Hmm. One thing I come across as well, just while I was looking at all this stuff about the new GPUs coming out, was a new technology called Ansel. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of this. It's a new NVIDIA technology. But basically, what Ansel lets you do is it'll let you capture in-game screenshots, yeah, in
Yeah.
360.
I saw it. It looks mint. They did it with that Drake's was it PS4 title that you could say, and they rebuilt the room with the screenshots. That was sick.
Yeah, man. So you can make these 360 in-game footage screenshots, and you can compose them from any sort of angle or position you want. You can
Turn them
edit
into assets. Yeah.
Yeah, you can edit them with post-process filters. Capture HDR images, like really high fidelity formats. Looks absolutely mint, like it looks really cool, and like share these sort of 3D images that you've captured and edited with people that you know.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine to when it gets to the point where we're going to be able to do that in our videos.
Mhm.
Take full 360 stereoscopic videos that a person could now watch back and not feel weird because we're controlling their head movement, that they could watch from a third person. It would be amazing. I mean,
Yeah, I mean it's some really cool stuff.
you go.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, what?
Right.
Don't punch me, man.
Right, guys. I really do apologise. I've got to get out of bed at 5 in the morning, which gives me less than 4 hours sleep. Which is partially some of the reason we're moving this shit on, but I'm gonna have to get off, you know.
That's it really is. Let's talk about that a little bit more before we, start wrapping stuff up. But it's a good thing that we're moving this to Sundays. I think it's going to make it a lot easier for a lot more people to kind of tune in and connect with what we're doing, and it's going to make it earlier for everybody. I think it's a great move.
Mhm.
Yeah, it definitely is, guys. But thank you so much for watching, and I really do appreciate all the support. And be sure to check out those 2 Minecraft videos coming out very soon. And also, everybody go to Chris's wall and write Chris's VR gay.
Yeah.
And real quick, I'll go ahead and we're gonna end. I'm gonna go ahead and do the podcast outro music.
Outro.
Come on.
Outro.
You don't want to do. I forgot. I can actually give you guys my volume like this. Now you can hear it, can't you?
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, right now we are going to have to say goodbye. Actually, we did not say goodbye in the comments, Wayne. Maybe we could, Greg, could somebody jump in comments real quick and make sure we answered all the questions real fast before we jump out?
Yeah. Okay. Right. So Stardust 3D was cool. Companies can go and port 2-year-old games like Project Cars and Euro Truck. I really want Alien Isolation and Dying Light patched.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, big time.
Agreed.
Yeah, 100% agree on that one. And why did they lock that support away? Surely someone can hack that shit to work again.
Well, it works in Vorpix, but that's not what I want.
No.
Yeah.
On the subject of that, though, there was an NVIDIA poll a long time ago asking people what one game they'd love to see in VR, so I'm still interested to find out what that'll be. It'd be nice if it was one of those two.
Yeah, I think going forward, I think it's going to be awesome, and I think it will happen one way or another. The community will make it happen, whether it's modded or not. And I think things like Skyrim, it's going to happen. It's going to come. It's probably going to be a third party. Who thought that Minecraft was going to get 6 support like it has done? So it's definitely doable. All right, so yeah, got DB Strikeman in the comments. Lol. #VR Chris is gay.
This is gay.
Yeah. So I think looking in the most recent comments, there's not that much going on. So hang on, last one. Look for a really good one on here. So right.
Mr.
Okay.
Phelps, Sunday's fantastic for him. Well, that's all we wanted. We wanted it to be good for you, Mr. Phelps.
Dude,
Just
as
letting you
long
know.
as it works for you.
We've got what if Oculus had no money? Why did they go and donate $1 million to California schools to do 360 video instead of producing units to ship? PR stunt, man. If you ask me, you know, they want to look like the good guys.
Image. It's all about image.
They want to have the persona of being the good guy, even though they're sort of corporate bad guys.
Right. Well, I'm hoping for the best. All I know is that I'll make sure to clarify in all my videos from now on that extremely opinionated and I'm a fanboy.
I love the tech, man. I love the tech.
Yes.
I'm here for the community. I'm here for the tech, and
Exactly.
let's just all play together. You know what I mean? Hashtag VR gay. I'll see you later, guys.
Hashtag VR, yeah, see you guys later. I'm gonna take Dawn now. Bye, guys.
Take care, guys. Bye bye.
Later.
Yeah.
Guys.
Cooking and good looking. Welcome back.
Hello and welcome back to another Reality Check VR video.